What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. Fallstone. I have my deck here. It's Gustos. Start off the count with 3 Pelicas. It's the Wolf Bark of the Gustos. 3 Guldos. It's the main one you really go for. 3 Eagles. Just as good, but used for different things. 2 Windas. 2 Thunderbolts. 1 Cam. I'm only using 1. It's the most expensive one for the main deck, but I'm only using 1 because you don't really need it all the time. And you reshuffle your deck so often, you just end up having it back in your hand or on the field. One of the Elemental Lords, the Windrose. It's pretty good, pretty big. You can in your graveyard you can stabilize it into 5 cards every time with cards with Contact with Gustos, which I use 3 of. Considering going to 2, but we'll see. Contact with Gusto destroys cards on the field, any card on the field, when your opponents, I believe. And opponents. Quillpin returns any card on the field. That includes my own as well, by shuffling 2 wind monsters from my graveyard to the deck. I'm using 2 supply squads, seeing as they're being destroyed by battle or by card effects constantly to get their effects. I use this for draw power. I'm using 1 Regeki, 1 Dark Hole, pretty good cards. 1 MST because I have the Contact with Gustos and the Quillpins. 1 Soul Charge when I have a lot of them in the graveyard, I just get them all and sync up. 1 Creature Stomp to give them one of my crappy tuners and give it a good card. 2 Blessing with Gustos, reshuffles my deck, and lets me special summon from my graveyard. Pretty good card. Combo pretty good with that. 2 Needle Ceilings. I'm usually setting them, and if they're the set, they can be destroyed. But if they are destroyed, I'm usually letting Goldos be destroyed or anything I don't really need, or using the card that is destroyed with Supply Squad, which I end up plussing anyway. 2 Dimensional Prisons, because banishing is pretty good. Every once in a while, you need to get rid of those attacks. Compulse, good card, staple. Torrential, good card, staple. Works really good with Goldos. Mirror Force, again, good card. Bottomless, staple. Warning, I'm using Warning because I can stall pretty good and my life points usually stays pretty high. 1 Blackhorn for those cards. 1 Call Hunted if I really need to get something from the graveyard. And 1 Whirlwind Gustav. This is the newest card I put in the deck. It shuffles 2 2 Gustos monsters from my graveyard and specials 1 Gusto from my deck. I'm usually going to be special summoning Pelica, and when she special summons, I just special summon a Goldos and sync up for Sphees. I'm using 1 number 101, 1 Gachi Gachi, 1 Fortune Tune, and 1 Daigusto Phoenix. Don't really exceed often, but there are options to go into every once in a while. Using 1 Mistbird just to get rid of a big creature if I really need to. And it's a 3 because I can go into 3s. 1 Falcos. This is usually used for OTKs in the end. It's a 4-star, pretty funny. 1 Goldos, 2 Goldos. This shuffles 2 wins from the graveyard, Gustos, and destroys 1 monster face up on the field. Pretty cool card. And I'm using 3 of these guys, the best card of the deck. It's what you go into when you use Pelica and Goldos, 6-star. When this is Synchro Summon, you target 1 Gusto from the graveyard. That includes the traps, spells, and monsters, and add it to the hand. You replay the Pelica and Pelica and Pelica and Pelica until you get 3 feeds on the field, and you eventually dominate the field. 1 Eagles destroys the set cards in your opponent's side of the field. Spell trap cards during the end phase by banishing 1 Gusto from the graveyard. 26 attack, pretty decent card. 1 Stardust. It's a win, so you can still use Pelica's effect and sync up to the Stardust, so it's a pretty good card. Mistworm is also a win, and a pretty good card. And the Leo, just in case if I really need to go into something like that. Big monster, and it's out on the field with all the Gustos. It's a pretty big card. That's pretty much the entire deck. I'm not going to show you the side, seeing as that's completely optional for you guys. Hope you like the deck profile. Remember to like, subscribe, No bullshit. See you guys.